this class, we are going to study how to write three address code for the statements given. Okay, so let us see the first statement. A is equal to minus B star C by D. So how we can write the three address code for it? Now, you know that whenever we are writing the three address code, you need to take care of the precedence. Precedent means the unary operators like unary minus, okay, unary plus, all these things are having higher precedence. Again, if the expression is given in the brackets, you have to first evaluate that expressions. Now this plus, and then next the precedence star, division operation and exponential operation. These three are having the same precedence. And if in a statement, if you are having suppose star is there, 3 plus 2 mean 3 star 2 plus some 4 by 2. Okay, you are having the star operation and the division operation, and you know that these consider this example, 3 plus 2 divided 3 plus 4 divided by 2. Okay, 3 star 4 divided by 2. Here you can see there is star operation and division operation. These two are having the same precedence. So what we do is, first we will execute the star operation. Why? Because if there are operators with same precedence, then we have to compute from left to right. Okay. So in left side we are having star operation. So first we will compute 3 star 4 is equal to 12. Again next division 12 by 2 which is equal to 6. Suppose your suppose your expression was some 35 divided by 7 star 2. Okay, this was your expression. Means here you have division operation and star operation, both are of same precedence. So what we have to do, we have to start computing from left to right. So here in the left we are having division operation. So first we will compute 37 divided by 7. Okay, we will get 5. Again 5 star 2 which is equal to 10. So this is how we compute. So star, division and exponential operation is having same precedence, and you have to associate with these from left to right. Again you have plus and minus, again they are of same precedence. Here also if in an expression you have plus and minus, you have to follow left to right associativity. Okay, first we have to compute whatever is available in the leftmost end. So that is the precedent, all about precedence. So you have to take care of this. Now let us construct the three address code. Now we are given a statement like arithmetic statement like assignment statement like A is equal to minus B star C by D, right? So here we can see that there is a unary operator, right? So first let us compute that. Temporary variable T1 is equal to minus is being indicated as U minus or unary minus B. Okay. So we have computed this. Now this result of this is now available in T1. Next we have star operation and division operation, and you have something in brackets, right? So first we have to compute whatever is available in the brackets. Now T2 is equal to C by D. So now this result is available in T2. Next we have star operation, that is T1 star T2. So T3 is equal to T1 star T2. That means T1 is U minus B star C by D. Now the result that is available in T3 has to be assigned to the variable A. So this is the three address code for this particular statement. Now consider this one. You are given two statements. So the compiler will execute this, and after that it will execute this. So whenever we are writing the three address code, first we have to write the three address code for this statement. So here also you have plus operator and star operator. Again star is having higher precedence. So first do the star operation B star C. So now this is available in T1. Again T2 is equal to A plus T1. So the entire result is now available in T2 and it has to be assigned to S. Okay. So this is over. Now we have to consider this statement. Here also you have plus operator and star operator. Compute this first. Now some T3 is equal to B star C. So we have T3 here. Again next T4 is equal to S plus T3, right? So this is available in T4 now. Again this T has to be assigned T4. Okay. This is the three address code for these two statements. Now consider this statement. So you have two statements here. So let us write the three address code for this. Considering the first statement, you have star operation, plus operation and minus operation. So first precedence is for star operation. So first let us compute the star operation. T1 is equal to A star B. Now this is available in T1. Next what we have to do, we have plus operation and minus operation. Both are having same precedence. So first left to right associativity has to be followed. So let us first do plus, right? T1 plus C. Now T2 is equal to T1 plus C. So the result up to here is now stored in T2. Again what we have to do, T3 is equal to T2 minus D, and now the entire result is available in T3, and that has to be assigned to left hand side variable. Okay, so this statement is over. Consider this statement. Here you have star operation, division operation and plus operation. Here star and division is having same precedence. So while following the left to right associativity, what we have to do first, we have to compute F star D, right? So sum T4 is equal to F star D. Okay, so this result is now available in T4. Next we have to do T5 is equal to T4 by E. So the result up to here is available in T5 now. Now T6 is equal to T5 plus F, and the entire result is given to the left hand side variable. Okay, so this is a three address code for this particular statement. So consider the next example. So you are given a statements like this. Now the three address code for this can be written as, considering the first statement, here we know that here on the right hand side you have only like one operand, or you have only a value, and it is assigned to one operator is assignment. Okay, you are assigning this value. Okay, value of this operand or this 10 is being assigned to X. So it is already a three address code. This is already a three address code. This is a three address code. This is already a three address code. So it can be included as such over here. Y is equal to 20, Z is equal to 5, and W is equal to 7. Right? Now, considering this statement, here you have plus operation, star operation, minus operation. So higher precedence is for the star operation. So compute it. T1 is equal to Y star Z. So this is available in T1. Next you have plus operation and minus operation. Both are of same precedence. So while following the left to right associativity, first you have to compute this plus operation. So X plus T1, it is given to T2. So the result up to here is now available in T2. Again T3 is equal to T2 minus W. Now the end result is now available in T3, and it has to be assigned to variable A. Let's see how to write the three address code for conditional statement. Okay. Now consider this statement, that is you are given a if else statement we have taken. Now the corresponding three address code for this is, here you have C is equal to 1, right? It is already a three address statement, so it can be written as such. Now here what we have to we have a operator plus over here. We have to do the addition, and then we have to assign it to A. So first T1 is equal to B plus C. Again A is being assigned with T1, right? Now here if A less than B, then we have to execute this statement, else we have to execute this statement. Okay, so first let us understand the meaning of this. If this condition is true, then you have to execute this. After that you have to execute whatever is available after this else condition, right? We should not execute the else condition after this, right? If this condition is true, then you have to execute this. Again you have to skip this else condition, and you have to execute whatever is available after that. Okay, if this condition is false, then you have to skip this and you have to execute whatever is available in the else condition, and after that you can execute whatever statements are available after that. So this is the meaning. You should understand the meaning of the statement first. If condition true, execute this. After this you have to execute what is available after the else. You should not execute else portion. If the condition is false, you have to skip this and you have to execute only this. Rest whatever things are available after this statement, you have to execute it, right? So I am going to label, okay, the else condition condition, okay, this is being labeled as L2, and whatever is available after that, okay, this is labeled as now L3. Okay, just understand this. L2 means the else condition, and L3 means whatever statements after this if else condition, whatever statements are available, it is L3, right? Now, if you have the condition as if A less than B, you have to write the reverse, okay? If A greater than or equal to B, okay? Why we are taking greater than or equal to? Because less than means A is not equal to B, right? Okay, so the reverse condition will include equal to also. If A greater than or equal to B, then, okay, that means if the reverse condition is true, A greater than B is true, means what we have to execute? You have to execute the else portion, and else portion is labeled as L2. Okay, understand the meaning? I have written the reverse, so it has to execute. If this is true, means it has to execute the else portion, and we have labeled it as L2. Okay, then write whatever things are available after this statement. So what is available? X is equal to y plus z. So now T2 is equal to y plus z, and x is equal to T2. Okay, now after this, after executing this, so if this is wrong means it will naturally execute these statements, okay, the true condition statements. After this, what we have to execute? We have to skip this else condition, and what we have to execute? Whatever is available in L3. So go to L3. So this is really very important. This is used to execute the skip the else statement, condition, else condition, whatever statements available in the else portion, and then to execute the remaining statements in the program. Okay, again this L2. Now this L2 is labeled as it is x is equal to y minus z. So some T3 is equal to y minus z, and x is equal to T3. Okay, next we have label L3. L3 will have some statements that has to be executed after this. Okay, so this is how we write a 3-address code for a if-else statements. We'll consider one more example. The example that we consider may be written in another way also. That is, we will number the statements. Like I'm starting from 100. So this is 102. This is 103. This is available in location 104. This is 105, 106, 107, 108, and 100. So here, rather than giving L2, instead of L2, you can give, it is numbered as what, 107. So then 107, and go to L3. L3 is now numbered as 109. Go to 109. We can do write the 3-address statements in this way also. We can number the statements, and we can give, instead of L1, L2, L3, like that, we can give the locations 107 and 109. This is also one method of representing. So consider this example. So it is also having an if-else statement. So let us write the 3-address code for it. Now this is already a 3-address code. This is already a 3-address code. This is already a 3-address code. So it can be included as such. Sum is equal to 0, E is equal to 1, A is equal to 3. Now here you have plus, star, minus, and division. Okay, so the star operation is having star and division operation is having higher precedences. So we have to execute from left to right, right? So first we will do the star operation. So this is computed first. So some T1 is equal to Y star C, right? So this is available in T1 now. This is available in T1. Next, the precedence is for division operation. Now we are going to complete this operation. T2 is equal to B by F. This is available in T2. Now you have plus operation and minus operation. Now they are having same precedence, so it has to be executed from left to right. So x plus T1. Next is x plus T1. So the result up to here is now available in T3. Again, what we have to do, T4 is equal to T3 minus T2. Okay, up to here it is available in T3, T3 minus T2, which is available in T4. Now it has to be assigned to B. Okay, so we have completed the 3-address code for this statement. Considering this statement, again you have plus operation and star operation. star is having higher precedence. So T5 is equal to D star F. Again, you have to compute T6 is equal to E plus T5, right? E plus T5. And again, E has to be assigned the value T6. So we have written the statements for these two statements. Now we have the if statement, right? So if B greater than E, then you have to execute these two statements. Else, if the condition is false, execute these two statements. And after that, you have to execute this statement, okay? So, here the meaning is if this condition is true, execute this statement. After that, skip the else portion and you have to execute this statement, right? So, if the condition is false, then execute this statement. So, this is your L2, right? And after that, you have to execute the statements remaining. That is, here L3 is having a statement sum is equal to sum plus x plus y. Now, let us start writing the code for this if statement. If, okay, here it is B greater than E. So, reverse the condition B less than or equal to E. Then L2. That is, if reverse condition is true, you have to execute L2. Now write whatever is available after that. X is equal to x star star 3. Okay. So, this is raised to, okay. So, T to T6 we have used. T7 is equal to x star star 3. Again, it has to be assigned to x. Now, we have T8 is equal to y star star 3. Again, y has to be assigned with T8. Okay. This is over. Now, the L2 portion. L2, you have T9 is equal to x plus a. Again, x is equal to T9. Next, you have T10 is equal to y minus x, and it has to be assigned to y. Okay. Now, your L3 portion. So, after that, the important step is it has to be assigned T8. After this, if after executing this condition, you have to skip the else condition and go to L3, right? So after this, you have to write go to L3, right? And then L3 means what? L3 sum is equal to sum plus x plus y. So you have plus operation. So both are plus operators. So executing from left to right, you have T11 is equal to sum plus x. Now, T12 is equal to T11 plus y. Again, the sum has to be assumed, assigned with T12. So, this is a 3 address code for this particular statement. Again, as we did before, we can number it. Suppose I'm going to number it from sum 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is your 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, we have numbered it like this. Now, then L2. Instead of L2 over here, L2 is numbered as 18, right? We can write then 18. Then go to L3. Instead of L3, what we can give? L3 is now 22. 22. We can write like this also. So these are how you can write a 3 address code for a particular statement.